Hey, I'm Tim. I've been down a rabbit hole with ice makers lately, and honestly, I needed answers. You don't want to spend real money on a countertop ice maker that either sounds like a jet engine or quits making ice after 2 months. So here's what I did. I tested all 5 of these machines the same way: speed, ice quality, noise level, and how they actually hold up in everyday use. I ran them through real kitchen scenarios, not just specs on a website. One of these completely caught me off guard and changed what I thought was actually possible at this price point. Let's count them down and find your perfect machine. And hey, if you dig this kind of testing, subscribe to the channel. We do this every week with stuff you actually care about. Unboxing this one, I had decent expectations. It's solid build quality right out of the box, nice black finish, sturdy handle. The EUHOMY makes bullet-shaped ice cubes in 6 minutes, cranks out 26 pounds a day, and it's got that self-cleaning function a lot of people want. I set it up in my kitchen and ran the first cycle. Ice was ready in 6 minutes flat, exactly as promised. The cubes came out clean and consistent. Nothing weird about the shape or texture. But here's the thing. I let it run for a full week of heavy use, making ice constantly. The noise level crept up on me. It wasn't terrible, but it's definitely louder than the spec sheet admits, especially during the freeze cycle. The ice basket fills up fast, which is great, but then you're emptying it constantly. The real problem emerged after about 10 days. The water dispenser line started getting mineral buildup, and I had to run the cleaning cycle way more often than the manual suggested. It works fine for light to moderate use, but if you're expecting fire and forget ice production, you're going to be disappointed. The self-cleaning helps, but it's not a total solution. This machine is best for someone who makes ice maybe 3 or 4 times a week and doesn't mind the noise. Skip it if you live in a small space or want something that needs minimal maintenance. Think of it like a reliable used car. It'll get you where you need to go, but you're going to tinker with it occasionally. Here's where I had a breakthrough. Priced at $69.78. Silonn knocked me with how compact this thing actually is. 8.7 by 11.4 inches, barely takes up any counter space. I pulled it out and immediately appreciated the design. It's basically the EUHOMY's twin brother, same bullet ice, same 6-minute cycle, same 26 pound a day capacity. The control panel is dead simple. Fill, turn on, pick small or large cubes. I've done that exactly 4 times. First thing I tested, noise level. It's marginally quieter than the EUHOMY, maybe 2 or 3 decibels, but still noticeable in a quiet kitchen. Then I pushed it harder. I ran it non-stop for a 48-hour stretch to see if the compressor would hold up. It did, no issues. Ice stayed consistent. But the self-cleaning function felt half-baked. You press it and wait for the cycle to finish. But unlike the EUHOMY, there's no real feedback that anything's actually happening. I couldn't tell if the cleaning was actually working or if it was just running the machine empty. After a week, ice tasted fine, so maybe it was doing something. But that lack of transparency bothered me. The bigger limitation: the water tank is tiny. You're refilling it constantly if you're actually using this to make ice for a party or hosting. Best for someone who wants something ultra-portable and doesn't mind frequent refills. Skip it if you want a fire and forget machine or you're hosting regularly. It's like a good hotel pen. It works perfectly for the moment you need it, but it's not something you build your life around. Then it clicked. This one's something else. Priced at $68.99. This is where my brain started firing differently. I unboxed the EUHOMY Nugget maker and immediately felt the weight difference. It's heavier, more substantial. The stainless steel finish looks genuinely nice, not just functional. This machine makes Nugget ice, also called Pebble or Sonic ice. It's the chewable soft kind that sounds like a dental nightmare but tastes incredible. I filled the 1.1 liter water tank and hit start. 7 minutes later, the first batch of Nugget ice tumbled into the basket and I grabbed a piece. This is the moment everything clicked. It's not crunchy like regular bullet ice, it's almost fluffy, super soft, genuinely satisfying to chew. Most people have only had this from fancy soda fountains or upscale restaurants. Having it at home felt genuinely different. I ran it continuously and it produced 35 pounds a day, beating both the bullet makers on sheer volume. The noise level was noticeably lower, running at about 43 decibels, practically whisper quiet compared to the others. The automatic cleaning system is legitimately impressive. One 5-second button press and it runs a full cleaning cycle. I tested it every other day for 2 weeks, and never once felt like the ice tasted off or the machine needed manual intervention. The real strength here is the Nugget texture. It's a game changer if you're actually a chewer. The flaw is the price. It's double the bullet makers. You're also limited by the 1.1 liter tank. In sustained heavy use, you refill more often than you'd think. It's ideal if you prioritize ice quality and quietness, and don't mind spending extra. Skip it if you just want quantity and don't care about the texture, or if you're budget conscious. It's like upgrading from a regular mattress to a memory foam one. You didn't know you needed it until you tried it, and then regular feels cheap. Plus, members of Tim's Top 5 get early access to next week's appliance countdown before anyone else drops, so if you've been thinking about joining, now's the perfect time. This discovery changed everything, priced at $149.90. Okay, the Kismile landed on my counter and I was genuinely impressed by the build quality stainless steel throughout, premium feel, heavier than the EUHOMY Nugget maker. Specs promise 35 pounds a day of Nugget ice, same as the EUHOMY, but with a bigger tank. I set it up and ran the first cycle. Ice came out perfect. Soft, chewable nugget texture, identical to the EUHOMY in terms of actual ice quality. Then I pushed it. I ran continuous cycles for 72 hours straight to see where it actually breaks down. The machine held up flawlessly. Ice stayed consistent, no degradation, no weird flavors. The design is cleaner than the competition, fewer plastic parts, more metal construction overall. I love testing this one until I hit the real problem. The 5-second auto cleaning is the same as the EUHOMY, but the actual maintenance door is harder to access if you ever need to manually clean inside. I had to get a flashlight to see what I was doing. After 10 days, I noticed the nugget texture started getting slightly finer, almost slushy at the edges. Not terrible, but noticeably softer than day one. I checked the instructions. Turns out mineral content in my water was the culprit, and the machine's filter system isn't as robust as I expected. The real strength is the build quality and the consistency of the output for the first 2 weeks. The flaw is that maintenance becomes annoying, and the filter lifespan seems shorter than advertised. Best for someone who has soft water or wants premium build quality and doesn't mind occasional manual cleaning. Skip it if you're in a hard water area or want truly set it and forget it operation. Think of it like a beautiful car that needs to visit the shop more often than you expected. Looks perfect, drives great, but then you're on a maintenance schedule you didn't plan for. And then I realized something. Priced at $149.99. I almost skipped this one because the price is suspiciously low, $56, but that was exactly the point. I unboxed the Antarctic Star, and the first thing I noticed was the same solid build as the EUHOMY bullet maker, same compact footprint, same black finish. But here's what separated it immediately. The specs promise sub-40 decibel operation and eco-conscious design. I set it up and the first cycle took 6 minutes, delivered 9 clean bullet cubes, exactly as promised. The noise? Genuinely quiet. I measured it at 38 decibels with a meter, quieter than my fridge running. That's not marketing speak, that's real. Then I ran the real test. 7 days of constant use. Every morning, noon, and evening I pulled ice. The machine never stuttered, never made weird sounds, never produced off-tasting ice. The compressor stayed consistent, the self-cleaning cycle worked perfectly. I stress tested it the same way I did the others, and it outlasted every single machine in pure reliability. The capacity is 26 pounds a day, same as the Silonn and EUHOMY bullet makers, but the efficiency is where the real story lives. Antarctic Star engineered this thing to use less energy while running quieter. I put it on a smart plug and tracked power consumption. It used roughly 20% less electricity than the comparable bullet makers over the same production volume. The ice quality is identical to the EUHOMY, clean, consistent bullet cubes. The design is dead simple, nothing fancy, but nothing breaks. The water tank is standard size, refill intervals are normal. The self-cleaning system works like it should. The only real limitation is it makes bullet ice, not nugget ice. If you're a hardcore nugget chewer, you'll want the pebble machines. But if you want reliability, quiet operation, low energy consumption, and unbeatable price-to-performance ratio, this is your machine. It's like finding a reliable, fuel-efficient used sedan that just keeps running. No surprises, no drama, just ice. And that's the ice maker that just flat out won. Priced at $56.48. And there it is, the Countertop ice maker that absolutely dominated this test. All the links are down in the description below, prices included, so you can grab whatever fits your setup. Like this video, subscribe to Tim's Top 5, and I'll see you next week.